Hey, so this is a video response to Anastasia Ruby's Top 20 Baby Names video. And so my top 20 baby names, I'm going to start with the boys first. And number 10 is Flynn. And I think Flynn is just adorable. I heard it not too long ago. I just heard it like a couple times and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So I had to put it on my list right away and I looked it up. And it means descendant of a red-haired man. So I could just see a little boy with red hair, and it's Irish, so also the red hair, it matches. Like, I could just see a little boy with red hair with his name. And number 9 is Paxton. And Paxton I just found on a website one day, and I just thought it was really cute. And the nickname Pax is adorable. And number 8 is Truett, and if anyone knows Toby Mac, that's his son's name. I saw it on a documentary once. He was talking about his son, and he said his son's name was Truett, and I thought it was so cute and unique. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to look that up. I have to see. Like, I have to put it on my list. So I was really excited about it. I remember. Let's see. Number 7 is Rowan. And I also like Ronan, but I definitely like Rowan a lot better, at least right now. And I just think it's a really cute name. Number 6 is Sterling. And Sterling, I heard it on Disney Channel, Sterling Night. I'm a Disney dork, but I'm only 17, so it's not that bad. Yeah, so I just really like the name. I think it's really cool sounding, really strong sounding. And number 5 is Evander. And I came across this one when, because I really like the name Evangeline for a girl. And I was just looking on a baby name site and was looking at Evangeline, and I saw this name next to it for a boy, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. It's just cool sounding. Yeah, I don't know, it's just one of those really, like I said, really cool sounding names. Like, just picture on a guy who's like, you know, like I said, just really cool. So that's a really nice name. And number 4 is Beckett. And if anyone's ever seen the show Castle, that's where I got it from. One of the main characters' names is Kate Beckett. And yes, it's a girl, but I like the name better for a boy, and it's her last name. So I figured, why not? And number 3 is Cohen. And Cohen, it reminds me kind of Rowan, but I actually like it better. As you can see, it's higher on my list. I just think you can't really get a nickname out of it. I feel like people might go with Roe for Rowan. I'm not really sure if I like that. Or there's also Bowen, when you get Bo, and I really don't like Bo. But Cohen, I don't know. I'm not gonna really call them Co. Like, that would be kind of dumb. So I feel like you can't really get a nickname out of it, which is nice, because sometimes I don't like nicknames. Number 2 is Carsten, and I really like Carsten because I really do like the name Christian, but my name is Krista, so I feel like it would be too similar. But this name, Carsten, actually means Christian, and my name also means Christian. And it starts with a C, so if I ever wanted to use it, it would have a connection to my name, but it wouldn't sound too similar. And then my number 1 boy name right now is Lincoln, and I just love the name Lincoln. I think the nickname Link is adorable. It's just, I guess I could just see someone calling their little boy Link. It would just be so cute. And also Lincoln Brewster, I love him. He's a Christian singer. And that's it for the boy names. Oh, and there is one extra name I wanted to add in there before I go on to the girl names, and it was one that I really wanted to put on this list, but it just didn't make it. I just like some other names better right now, because my name's changed like crazy. But this is one of my favorite names whenever I first heard it. It's Bennett, and Bennett is just so cute. It's a nice alternative to Benjamin, or I also like Bentley, but I like Bennett better than Bentley. But both of them are really good alternatives to Benjamin if you want to call your kid Ben as a nickname. But I really just like Bennett on its own. I don't think it needs the nickname. Okay, so for the girls, number 10 is Tesla. And Tesla, I think, is really cute because it's more unique, more different than Tessa, but it can still have the really cute nickname Tess. And plus Nikola Tesla, the inventor. I remember learning about him in history class, so that's what I always think of when I think of his name. And number 9 is Claire, and Claire, I just love the name Claire. It's just the sweetest name ever. It's just Claire. It's just short and sweet, and yeah, I just love this name. I remember I completely fell in love. I probably liked it before, but I completely fell in love with it from a little girl that I taught whenever I taught gymnastics classes, and she was just so cute. Oh, I remember it. She quit, and I missed her so much. She was so cute. I loved her. Um, so yeah, I just picture her every time I think of the name. And number 8 is Brielle, and I really like Brielle because Gabrielle, I like the name altogether, Gabrielle or Gabriella, but I hate whenever people call them Gabby if their name is Gabrielle. So Brielle is like the part of Gabrielle that I like because I really don't like the Gab part. And number 7 is Ayla, and Ayla is a name that it was the first time I saw it was a girl on a show, like an actress on a show that I watched. Her name is Ayla Kell, a show called Make It or Break It on ABC Family. And I just thought it was a gorgeous name whenever I heard it. And number 6 is Genevieve, and this was also a name that I really started liking. An actress on a show's name was Genevieve. Number 5 is Analiese, and Analiese is just so pretty. It just sounds so classy and so gorgeous. And actually, one of my teachers, her daughter's name is Annalise, and she's still little, like, and we went on a field trip, and she brought her little girl with her, and she was so cute. She had blonde hair, and I think blue eyes. So that's what I would picture, is blonde hair, at least light hair, light skin, on a little girl named Annalise. And number 4 is Giselle, and Giselle is so pretty. It just sounds so princessy, maybe because I got it from Enchanted, but I think it just sounds really classic and girly, and I love those kind of names. I'm not a big fan of unisex names for girls. I love girly and feminine names. And number 3 is Katarina, and this was also one that I got from teaching gymnastics. There was a girl named Katarina. She was a little bit older, but I thought it was really nice that no one seemed to call her by any kind of nickname. They just called her Katarina most of the time. I mean, I'm not sure if like her friends called her Kat or something, but at BG, at the gymnastics place that I worked at, they just called her Katarina, which was really nice. But I also really like Rena for a nickname, and I don't mind Kat, but it's not my favorite. Number 2 is Aerilyn, and that's spelled Aerilyn. And this is also one that I got from teaching gymnastics. I got a lot of good names from that. And there was a little girl named Aerilyn, but I think she spelled it Aralyn. So she spelled it a little bit different. But yeah, she was also just the cutest little thing. So of course I thought her, like, whenever I heard that her name was Aerilyn, I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a pretty name. And yeah, this name actually wasn't too high on my list recently until like a couple weeks ago, um, because I ran into a friend and she's pregnant and she was uh, they're planning on naming a little girl Aerilyn, but they're gonna spell it Aaralyn. But that just like completely put me like made me fall in love with his name all over again whenever I heard that. And then my number one absolute favorite name right now. I don't even know if it'll ever change because I just love this name so much. I'm not sure. It probably will if I find a new name soon, but this is just a gorgeous name, and it's Ketura, and I spell it without the H, and it's a biblical name, and in the Bible it's spelled Keturah, and I just spelled it without the H because my mom actually heard it in a book, and it was spelled without the H, and she came home and she told me about it because she knows I love names. So, but yeah, in the book it was spelled without the A, and I'm not a big fan of the H on the end. So, and that is the end, and there's actually one more, just like the boys' names, there was one that just couldn't get in there, that I really do still love, and it's Avalon, and Avalon is just so cute. I love the nickname Lonnie. I know a lot of people wouldn't think of that because it's kind of at the end of the name, the lawn, but I think it's really cute, and I think it works. So, okay, so those are my top 20 baby names right now. Like I said, they may change tomorrow or like in an hour. So, okay, bye.